Guys, welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel, where we are doing a holiday special live stream. So I did a poll yesterday where there were a few choices: PC Engine, Super Nintendo, NEO-GEO, and the other choice was other. Just let us know what you guys want to see. And 44% of you guys, in I think it got around 350 votes, maybe more by the time it finished, but NEO-GEO won, and for good reason. NEO-GEO is excellent. If I'm being completely honest with you, I kind of wanted to do PC Engine. But I'm also happy doing NEO-GEO and Super Nintendo. So I kind of put three that I was quite happy to go with. So we are live, guys. I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope everyone is enjoying time with the family. Hopefully you're not eating too much turkey. My family's a waiter. I actually went to my local kebab shop and I got a cheese quarter pounder and some fries, and I really enjoyed it. And for good measure, the guy in the shop who I've known for a long time chucked in a chicken wing in there. So guys, this is a non-monetized stream. And the reason that this is non-monetized is because I want you guys to have a really good experience when you're watching this stream. Hopefully you're not getting any adverts. It's not getting interrupted with adverts. All good. That's what I'm doing. I enjoy doing these streams. I enjoy hanging out with you guys. Takumi Wicked, how you doing there, man? NEO-GEO was the winner instead, man. NEO-GEO was the winner and everything else was the wiener. I remember that NEO-GEO advert actually where it said, don't be a wiener. Like basically other consoles like the SNES and the Mega Drive were a wiener, and the NEO-GEO was like a hot dog with all the trimmings and everything. So guys, we're starting with a little bit of Bad Apple. This is a demo that when this got working on the NEO-GEO, apparently it pushes like the NEO-GEO to the limit, so it is freaking amazing. You could change to PC. No. I'm happy doing NEO-GEO, man. I'm happy. I like PC Engine. I like NEO-GEO as well. They're fantastic systems. The only thing that I did realize, I really like this dual sense controller that I've got. I'm trying to use it for a lot of things. I'm fine playing stuff on there, but I didn't realize the actual trackpad on there doubles up as a mouse, which is really nice. But every time I touch it by accident in like a menu or something, it kind of like starts picking other stuff. So when I'm trying to pick out like the BIOS for the NEO-GEO, it started making changes in there. So I've got to be careful not to stroke it. Guys, we have a few festive Karen ones for us. I can't remember which ones are which because I wasn't able to put a picture on my stream deck, but here you go. Karen versus the Terminator. The fight for the heart begins. Who's gonna win it? Karen takes the heart. Absolutely brilliant. You want to see another one? Hopefully you like that one. Let me show you the next one. And this one over here, Karen is wrapping her teabag around the planet Mars, only to turn it into a beautiful heart, guys. So if you are enjoying this stream, which is a bit early maybe to press the like button, but do press it at some point. Right, okay, let's do some NEO-GEO games. This is a Bad Apple. It's a great demo. Very. I'm not really into art. I went to an art gallery once. I saw soap on a string and some other random stuff. Wasn't really for me. But yeah, this here is definitely art, right? When it comes to Bad Apple, it is just superb the way it runs. So let's go in here. Okay, that's the DuckTales cartoon. We don't want that. We want to avoid any kind of copyright stuff if possible. Right. Okay, so let's just go to World and let's look at some normal folk games. Okay. Let's have a quick look at Art of Fighting. Because Art of Fighting was, so when this came out in the arcade, it was quite revolutionary, right? Like seeing this in the arcade, probably even before I knew about the NEO-GEO, I was seeing this stuff in the arcades, and I was like, wow, okay, the sprites were really big. And I have to say, compared to something like Street Fighter, it felt very sluggish. By the way, guys, I am upscaling with the Morph4K. It's going from 2 to 4p via direct video, all the way up to 4K. And I have to say, the Mega Drive looked absolutely fabulous, as well as that the NEO-GEO just looks really good on it, man. Like I just really like the job that this thing is doing. So yeah, absolutely awesome. So guys, if you are enjoying this stuff, you love the MiSTer, press that like button, do it for beautiful Karen over there. Right, again, it looks just really good. And I prefer playing NEO-GEO in arcade mode because, hey, I can cheat. And well, not really cheap, but you get unlimited amount of credits, right? You can just keep pumping in those coins and you are good. So this is where instead of Ryu or Ryu, you had Ryo, right? So slightly different. And this is, I don't know, I find this quite weird as a fighting game. Oh wow, okay, so you can only pick 2 players at the beginning, right? Okay. Do you have to unlock stuff in the arcade mode to get the other characters? Sorry, I won't. Referring to that person, you could change the cool. Sorry, reading some of the chat. Yo, Anime Otaku's here, right? So so special moves in this game, right? You've got essentially, I think it's you've got a punch, a kick, and you've got like a taunt button somewhere, and you've only got limited special moves in here. As in, when I say limited special moves, like it's once or twice per round, maybe 3 times, and that's how it goes, man. And Mataka, I hope you're good, man. Did you get a burger as well? Because I know we were talking, and I was like, yeah, I'm getting a burger. And the only reason I got a burger is someone in my video earlier said they're gonna have a burger, and I was like, you know what, that's what I'm gonna get. And I actually went to the kebab shop before they were open. The shutter was half done. The kebabs were still getting ready, and I was like, nah, can you make me a burger and fries? They're like, yeah, hang about, bro. I was like, absolutely not an issue. Yeah, so a friend of mine played this a lot in the arcade, and they really speak highly of this game. But yeah, because I was like, dude, what is up with this? Are the moves like Street Fighter 1 where randomly they come out? Because I can do a special and then it never comes out. And it was like, no, you have a limit as to what you can use per round. I was like, that makes sense, okay. Oh, look, see, look, now my fireball's gone. He's got that famous SNK fart fireball, you know? Okay, there you go. He is dead. Like, okay, let's run another game. There's lots and lots of good stuff on the NEO-GEO. Okay, that's cool. At least when I am in the core, it's not... this is really good, Blazing Star. It's not... the mouse thing isn't going crazy. Yo, Turbo Man UK, all the best to you and your family, dude. Absolutely amazing. It's been a busy day, but pleased to see you having a good time playing. Oh, absolutely, always, man. I love live streams. I kind of prioritize them over videos, man. When I've got a massive list of videos I can do. You know, there's that's something we can check. I've put it on here. I've put it on here. We're going to check that out. By the way, guys, we're going to do some NEO-GEO CD stuff as well, because to be honest, I really wanted to listen to the soundtrack, the alternative arranged soundtrack for Shinobi. Oh, what's going on here? This is taking quite a bit to load. It's not usually like this. Not exactly sure what's going on here, guys. Not sure what's going on. Let's see. Let's stick with it. Here you go. It's loading up. That's weird. It doesn't usually take that long on NEO-GEO. I've never seen that before. Never ever seen that before. Not sure what is going on. Yo, Hob, season's greetings to everyone, man. Wishing you the best end of the year and a great 2026, man. Come hang out, play some NEO-GEO, and yeah, we'll check this stuff out. Right, banging game, guys. Really good soundtrack as well. And that's something that NEO-GEO had going for it. We're going to look at, so there's a homebrew game earlier. Anime Attack, I don't know if you can, man. I know I always ask for your help, but I didn't get a chance to do it. I was making this stuff over here. I was making some new Karen-like things where Karen has a fight with Terminator. And guess what? Karen can actually beat the Terminator. She wins. If you don't believe me, watch that again. Watch her wrap the teabag around the heart. Terminator can't grab it. She was sent back in time to make a cup of tea for you guys. So I'm making those, and I was like, let me do one there. So that's one of them. And the other one that we've got is Karen around the planet Mars. The teabag string is so big it can wrap around the whole planet, and the planet, it turns the planet into a heart. And if you like that stuff there, let me play it again because I'm fascinated by it. Press that like button, do it for Mars, the red planet, and turns into a red heart. Absolutely fabulous. Absolutely love it. And what else have we got? Here you go. That's the normal one where Karen does her beautiful fart with that little MiSTer logo. By the way, if you're farting out hearts, you may want to see a doctor or some kind of consultant. Right, everybody wins for the Terminator, right? Except maybe in the latest animation they don't. I'm not exactly sure, but I like the Terminator game actually. The new Terminator game is good. Really, really good. So what were we talking about? I kind of lost track on where I was going to go. Oh yeah, Anime, if there's anything from Aussie Uzu, because I did get an email, but I didn't get a chance to look at it. If there's any new games or any like updated demos he's put up for like Bad Dudes Burger Edition, then you know the usual, man, send them to me on like Discord or whatever, and I'll actually, no, you know what, I can, when we find a good game with a track mode, I can probably just download them from the itch.io page, and I'll kind of do that midstream. But this game's absolutely wild, man. This game is fantastic. Blazing Star. Just love the way the sound goes. Da, da, da. Like the way it just, the key changes. It's really, really darn fantastic. But this is one of the best shmups you'll ever play, man. It's NEO-GEO. Every bit as good as something like Cave. Absolutely amazing. Where is we need See-Through Head, man. Where's See-Through Head? He left a comment on the video. I did tell him, I said, yo, See-Through Head, I'm streaming in about an hour and a half. Really, really do hope to see you there. And hopefully we will get See Through Head. See Through Head is an absolute legend. He was whinging on one of the streams, and because of the whingingness, I absolutely love the guy. I was like, yo, dude, you need to come to more. We like what he brings to the stream, you know. All of you guys are positive, and I love you guys for that. But you know, he brings a little bit of negativity, and he moans. He's a kind of guy that, you know, like, you know, when he's in his buggy and his parents don't buy him the toy, he throws a tantrum, even though he's 16, or was 16 at the time. Sorry, I lost the life there because I went to press my soundboard button, which I absolutely love spamming, man. What a game. Bonus. I need some speed, man. What a game, seriously. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to move... so I'll mainly play stuff on D-pad. But I have to say, when it comes to shmups, I can actually play them on analog stick. I don't mind them. They work quite well in my experience. Not for other games, not for like beat-em-ups, fighting games, platformers. I need a D-pad for that, right? But I do feel that... for shmups, the analog stick's kind of alright. I can get like, it's easier to get like those circular movements to dodge stuff and whatnot. So it is really, really cool. Wah, wah. Wow. What a game. I love the slowdown as well. By the way, guys, there is a turbo core available for the NEO-GEO for both the MiSTer and the Analog Pocket, and you don't get this slowdown on it. But honestly, guys, I really like this slowdown. Like, it gives me a proper taste of nostalgia, man. You know, I need the slowdown in the games, at least for the most part. There's some games where I'm all good. No goods, all good, Tacky. Yeah, caps lock. So whenever, like, I use a shared computer at work for a specific task, and I don't know why, but all the guys out there, they love putting on caps lock, and it's really annoying because I log into some systems with it, and I forget to see the prompt on there that caps lock is on, and I'm like, bloody hell. I don't know, some people just like caps lock. I don't know why. I got one friend who always sends messages in capitals, and I'm like, dude, like, what the hell's up? Like, why'd you do that? He goes, I've always done it like that. And I was like, I don't know, it's too big to read, you know? Like, use a mix of upper and lowercase. The only time in your whole life you should use block capitals is when you're requesting a game. That's it. That's the only time. That's the only purpose it has. I love that soundboard setting, but I have to keep pressing the button. So guys, if you are enjoying the stream, press that like button. Do it for Karen before the Terminator defeats her. I think that's actually Karen versus Terminator 2K2. Terminator 2K2, I hope you are doing well, buddy. Absolutely, I love you, my G. You are freaking awesome. Yeah, Terminator 2K2, big helper of the channel. Absolutely awesome guy. How many shooter marks is this on the NEO-GEO? There's a few. There's like this last resort. I won't be able to give you an exact number. What we are going to do here. Right, okay, let's check this out. So I haven't tried this out yet. So this apparently is Halo. And it is Halo for the NEO-GEO CD. So we're doing like a 2-in-1 kind of stream. We're doing a stream where we are looking at NEO-GEO, but we're kind of comboing in NEO-GEO CD, right? You know what else looks like a CD? Look at that, the planet Mars looks like a CD, like a NEO-GEO CD thing. Wow, we got Halo, man. And it's working on the NEO-GEO. So there you go, Christmas demo 2025. Sorry, I can't credit the person, I can't remember, I copied these on there, but you know who you are, you're freaking awesome for doing this. It's also available for the Mega Drive. As well as the Mega Drive, it's available for the Amiga. So I put it on all four. Wow. Oh. Always remember when I used to play Halo, you know, like the opera kind of stuff at the beginning. Oh. It used to drive my wife nuts. The little aliens there. Oh, by the way, guys, Halo, the TV show, is superb. Now, this isn't a great game by any means, man. But holy heck, man, like, we got Halo. I wish if it had sound effects. We need the sound effect. Boop, 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 boop. The shield sound effect. I think I've used all my grenades. Let's just shoot these guys. There you go, guys. We are testing out Halo for the NEO-GEO CD. This is so freaking cool, man. Love it. I hope the developer keeps working on this and takes this further along. It'll be fun to kind of check out. But there you go, guys. Remember where you saw it first. Oh, wow, looks dope. Yeah, it does. It really does look dope. Tresuractor in the house. How you doing there? Mr. Isopure, how you doing there? All the best to you and your family as well, guys. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, press that like button. Do it for beautiful Karen and the Mister. Right, okay, we're working, but we're gonna go back out. We're gonna see what else we've got to try out. Okay, sorry, that's why. So one thing that I really, really like, right? I'm gonna put the sound up for this, and I may not speak so much. Who knows? I don't know if I can start speaking, right? But man, this is Shinobi. It's on the NEO-GEO CD, and John Shepherd, man. John Shepherd made the soundtrack for this. I forget his other name as well. Guys, I prefer this to the original. Yo, Turbo Man UK, thank you for becoming a member, man. You are freaking awesome, man. Absolutely amazing, guys. See, I always know it's really nice of you guys to do that. I proper appreciate that, especially like where I'm just making these streams non-monetized, man. So anytime there's a super like or a membership, it really is super appreciated. Mrs. Pixel loves it as well, because I've started just giving her, I used to give her all the money. Now I'll give her half the money. I'm like, okay, let me give you half the money of the ad revenue. So she really does support me with this, especially where sometimes I'm like, look, I want to start a stream. Do you mind like brushing my mum's teeth, you know, and helping out with that? And she really does. Right, guys, I'm going to put the sound really loud in. If you can't hear me properly, don't really worry about it, man. Yeah, this is, so Hoffman is who brought this over from the Sega System 16. If you're unaware of Hoffman, man, this guy is freaking awesome, man. He came on the channel for an interview, likes NEO-GEO stuff, likes Amiga stuff. The guy is an absolute damn legend, man. And he's DJ'd with an Amiga before, man. I mean, this guy is absolutely nuts. So I've got an interview with him on the channel, and guys, it was legendary. I need to get back on the interviews. The only thing that makes interviews a little bit funny now is just family stuff, and the only time I can do it really is on the weekend, a Saturday or a Sunday. But then I always have to I've always got other chores and stuff to do, so I need to get more interviews going. I've definitely got like some lined up with people that we need to kind of work out the time, some really good ones that you guys will be impressed with, but we did it, man. Yeah, oh, you've seen him live, Jamie, wicked. Jamie, you're up now. Yeah, you're at work later, aren't you? So how long did you sleep for, dude? So I think you left a message in one of my morning videos, so you've had like 4 hours, 5 hours sleep. Man, yeah, he's wicked. You know what? I need to get back on my tunes, man. I think about it. I love it, right? But let's. This is going to be loud now. Let's check this out. Wicked. What a guy indeed. And Jamie, what a guy you are as well, right? The soundtrack for this. Let me put it even higher. It is wicked. You don't need to listen to me. You just got to listen to the soundtrack. I'm going to talk a bit as well. This really makes me feel like Gloria Estefan was right, and I have found the Miami sound machine. Even though I'm not sure if John Shepherd is from Miami, actually. I need to rip this soundtrack. If anyone's got like this soundtrack on like MP3 or WAV or something, please hit me up and sort me out with a copy. I know there's a way to rip it. Anime, maybe you can help with that. I need to rip the soundtrack out of it. So I spoke to John Shepherd. I was like, dude, can I get the soundtrack? And it was like, oh, it's easy to do with a ripper. And I didn't want to sound like I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, oh, okay, cool. But I never got around to do it. I should Google it and find out. But I want the soundtrack. I want to use this for when I'm doing normal videos, man. I love this soundtrack. It is so darn good, man. Massive props to everyone involved. Hoffman for actually making this, and then John Shepherd for making the soundtrack. So darn good. You know, in most cases, I like original soundtracks. I like a lot of the MSU1 stuff, but I prefer like the originals in most cases, right? But no, with this Shinobi, he's just taken the original soundtrack, which I love, by the way, and he's made it freaking better, man. Like, you don't have to agree with that. Everyone has different tastes, so I get that. But heck, man, like, this is just so darn good. Absolutely, bliss. Spider-Man. What? Jason, how you doing? Season's greetings to you, buddy. All the best to you and your family, all the loved ones. Okay, I get nervous when I do this boss, man. I used to be able to do it well as a kid. I knew this game well as a kid, and years of not playing it, I didn't play it so much. I always have to give an honourable mention out to the version of the Nintendo Switch is wicked. It's got like the Switch version or the Ages version, where you become a white ninja and you actually are an additional hit, which means, you know, you're 2 hits. So it's easier to 1cc that one. No! I missed that ninja. I swear when he jumped up, he was blue. He changed bloody colour, man. What a game, guys. I had Shinobi and Atari ST. You know what, Jamie? Yeah, Atari ST just wasn't... yeah, I'm going to be rough. Yeah, I remember. So, guys, Jamie here works night shift. Really, really awesome. Whenever I do something early, like he's like, oh, I've just finished night shift. I'm like, oh, wicked, dude, right? Awesome guy. And I used to do night shifts before, so I remember, right? Oh, I got stabbed. Right, let's run another game, right? Yeah, you kind of need to know. And Shinobi was one of those games where, sorry, let's stick to NEO-GEO CD a second. My bad. So let's go here. What else is here? Oh, Golden Axe NEO-GEO CD as well. So that's really, really cool. We'll keep the sound kind of uppish, but maybe not as loud as I had it for Shinobi. Really, really good job here again from Jamie. So Jamie does night shifts and he watches stuff in the morning, and I remember that. You know what, there was a certain charm to night shifts as well, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you feel like a crackhead most of the time, but there was a charm to it. You know, when you'd go there and there wasn't a lot on, and you'd watch, I watched so many TV shows on night shift, man. In fact, that's where I used to watch everything. It was freaking amazing. It was good stuff. Yo, Batty's in the house. Yo, Batty, how are you, man? Batty, all the best to you and your family. Thank you so much for all your help this year. You know what you help with. Freaking amazing, man. Always really, really do appreciate you, your articles on Metal Game Solid, and everything else that you do, guys. Batty, when it comes to making soundtracks or alternative soundtracks for games and finding different soundtracks and adding them to MSU1, Batty, she is amazing at this. Like, it is really, really good. Absolutely love the work that Batty does with people bringing stuff as well from NES to SNES, people like Rumble Mints, and I think you've worked with Infidelity as well, right? So absolutely amazing. So here we go, guys. Golden Axe, an absolute classic. You know, I picked Hoffman's brains with this. I said to him, look, you know, like, how did this work? You know, what's your reasoning behind it? And it's like a challenge to myself. It can be done. Some of the hardware is similar, so it was quite an easy thing to put. Not easy, but easier than bringing over different systems. So I really look forward to what challenge you know, Hoffman goes for next, because obviously at the moment I think he's doing a lot of his sound stuff, which is cool. But at some point, I think he's going to be like, you know what, I'm going to do this as well. Hoffman's the same guy that brought over Metal Gear Solid. Always get, you know, I've been playing this game for years, right? And I always get caught out with the fact that you can't hit the enemies on the edge. It gets me every time. It's like I'm almost hoping for that change, right? I'm hoping for that change, thinking, you know what, they can do it. But absolutely amazing. Just look at that again. Just the same thing again. Look, you hear that orchestral soundtrack. I mean, to be honest, when it comes to this, I prefer the original soundtrack. Like, I appreciate the orchestra soundtrack, but the original soundtrack for me is where it's at. I swear when I was a kid in the arcade, I thought you could hit them extra times, but they're definitely hard-coded to give you a certain number of magic potions. Again, this game just reminds me of being hungry, man. Another really good reason for these ports are, a lot of people still have like NEO-GEO arcade cabinets, which just means that what they can do is essentially they can run Golden Axe on their arcade cabinet now, where they weren't able to do that before. This little mount always reminds me of like stuff of nightmares, right? You know, you had like a weird, surreal nightmare when you were ill or something, right? You have the weirdest dreams when you're ill, right? You know, when you've got a fever or something, right? I mean, I wish you guys good health and everything, but I'm pretty sure everyone here in this stream has been unwell at a certain point in their life. So let's put up magic and let's get out of here. So, you know, when you're unwell and you have a dream, you have like weird dreams, and I swear I saw that thing from Golden Axe in my dream, right? Let's see what else there is for CDs. Is there anything else really worth having a look at? Now, we've got like the normal NEO-GEO CD games. We'll revisit them maybe potentially in due time, but let's go back to some original NEO-GEO stuff, right? Cross swords. I've nearly been in that situation, but I narrowly avoided it. I look at cross swords too. So I think, is Cross Swords 2 a NEO-GEO CD game? Is it a conversion over to normal NEO-GEO? I can't remember. Relic, that's it. Relic did arrange soundtrack hacks on this Hoffman NEO-GEO CD ports. And this year, I can't hear your game audio. Maybe you're already playing it. Oh, wow, okay, no, there should be... The game audio's there, dudes. It's there. Is it not coming through? Can you guys hear the game audio? I can definitely hear... Yeah, I can hear it. I've got my bars going up and everything. You should be able to hear it. Oh, Art of Fighting on the SNES. Yeah, Art of Fighting just... I mean, it's a game that some people loved when they played it growing up, but it's not something that I like. Guys, can you hear the audio of the game? You should be able to hear it. I mean, I can see my levels here and everything. They're bouncing, and usually they're a good indicator of that. Batty, if you do have the soundtrack, like in some kind of audio file for the Shinobi, I would really like that. Just you know how to hit me up. Just please hit me up and get that on. Met Hoffman at Amiga Germany 40th. Man, the guy's a damn legend, man. Honestly, you know, with the interviews, when I have the live guests and we have them on live streams, like honestly, like I consider that like an honor, like an honor having those guys on there. You know, all lots and lots of legends on there. The only one I've done some with, it's not live, like Wicca Wacka, Hotego, Mr. Add-ons. There's a few that I've done that aren't live, but I really like doing the live ones because the live ones, oh, you can hear it. Okay, that's good. I thought you could. I could see my bars up there and everything. So cheers for that. I can hear it now. Sorry, no worries, Batty. All good, man. You know, you're only giving me wrong information and trying to ruin my holiday stream, but it's all good. I got nothing but love for you. And you know what? Who else loves you? Keep an eye on the bottom right, Batty. There you go. It's Karen versus Terminator 2K2, but they're fighting for the heart, and Karen wins, and that heart is for you, Batty. And even though you tried to ruin the stream, we still love you. And everyone here, Karen is going after, well, she's turned the red planet into a red heart because, well, Karen is just freaking awesome, man. Absolutely love Karen. So guys, if you are enjoying this, press that heart button for Karen, man. She just turned the planet into a massive heart. Right, I don't feel I need to play this because this has a good attract mode. We'll do one more round of the attract mode. You know what, I did ask Relic. Okay, yeah, no worries, man. I did ask Relic, and Relic is John Shepherd, right? And Relic was like, yeah, man, you can just get any Ripper and do it. And I never got around to doing it. I know it was one of those things I was supposed to do, so no issues. If you're not okay sharing those ones, if there's something in there that it doesn't want to share, no problem. I will find a way to rip it. This is just my ultra laziness, man. I love this game. I used to own it back when I had the NEO-GEO CD. Wicked Z-Force, and all the best to you and your family too. Yeah, this is a funnish little game, man. It's a unique game. It's like a dungeon crawler arcade game. Funny enough, there is a version of this available for the Analog Pocket, but it's a conversion from, I think, NEO-GEO CD to like the normal NEO-GEO, if I remember correctly. Also, Cyberlip is an interesting game, guys. Remember, guys, if you do want to see anything at all, I am all game for it, guys. You just need to put it in block capitals in chat and we can do that, man. Please don't eat too much turkey today. I know many guys do, but I'll tell you, pro tip for anyone eating turkey, if you next day turkey sandwiches are absolutely awesome with a little bit of I think it's cranberry sauce, right? It just works really well. So I like turkey actually. I went shop to buy turkey slices today, but I didn't find them, so I got chicken instead. Right, okay, you know what, Jamie? That's a very good analogy. Dungeon crawler punch out, freaking awesome. Could not describe it any better. Oh yes, Jamie, I've got the new version of Magician Lord, which it makes it easier. We can definitely check that out. So let's have a quick look at this because I kind of like this game, and I think I'm pretty sure these are one of the games that I had on my NEO-GEO. And it was difficult because when you had the home version, the AES, you had like I think 4 or 5 credits, or you used one and then you had like 4 credits after, so a total of 5 credits. So it was difficult, man. I really like this DualSense. It's the only Bluetooth controller that I like. The other ones I prefer using RF ones, but the D-pad on this is good, and the latency is just so minimal, man. Oh, I can't duck that. Not fair, man. But yeah, let me run with my little thing here. Okay. I wonder if this was before or after Metal Slug. It was probably before, right? I like the font that's being used here as well. Man, back then, this is when stuff rocked. I'm gonna do funky code choices. There's a script, right, available for you guys to download on the MiSTer, right? And it's called Insert Coin Script, and it's very, very arcade centric. So what it does is all these NEO-GEO games, it puts them in the arcade folder, which essentially means that all these games are among your arcade games, right? Because a lot of people did not have a NEO-GEO. I had a NEO-GEO because I hustled as a kid and I managed to get one, right? If anyone's unfamiliar with the story, I'll give you the story about how I hustled the NEO-GEO, right? So, okay. So what happened was, there used to be a shop called Computer Exchange. It's still around. It was called Computer Exchange then, and you sold stuff in there, but you needed ID. And a guy came in there to sell a NEO-GEO. I know one of the games he has was Ninja Combat and Fatal Fury. Those are the two games I've definitely got. And I can't remember the other ones I had after. I'm pretty sure I had this game at one point. But yeah, he didn't have ID, man. So I offered him like some money for it, because obviously these shops are going to play at the most half the value in cash. So I literally bought this grown-ass man to my house when I was like 14 or something, right? And, you know, I begged my mum. I had some savings and I begged my mum for some money so I could get a NEO-GEO. And my mum, that's why I love my mum so much, man. You know, she's got dementia now. She don't remember much. But, man, I remember. So I remember all the good stuff she done for me. So I brought this grown-ass man to my house, and all of a sudden, mum's there. I got a grown-ass man in my house selling a NEO-GEO. Asked my mum for the extra money. She gave me the money, and I got myself a NEO-GEO, man. It was absolutely amazing to have that, but it was expensive. But you know, you want to hear the really, really sad thing? I then exchanged my NEO-GEO for a 3DO. I get many people like the 3DO. There was a few good games on the 3DO. I'm not the biggest fan of the 3DO, right, compared to other people out there. But no. But holy heck, man, like I swapped it for a 3DO. That was one of the biggest regrets of my life. But to be honest, if I didn't get rid of it then, I would have got rid of it at some point anyway. It's how I worked as a kid. I'm trying to work out where I put Magician Lord now. Was it NEO-GEO CD or was it NEO-GEO? I'm pretty sure it was NEO-GEO. No, okay, I've definitely got it. I'm just wondering, I haven't been lame and just put it on the pocket or anything, have I? Just trying to see what folder it might be in. No, it's not going to be in Create Unlicensed. No. Is it hacks? It should be, right? I mean, I miss stuff sometimes, but I'm not seeing it. Homebrew. Prototypes? No. I don't know where that is, man. I don't know where I've put it. I'm pretty sure I had it. I'm sure I've run it on the stream before. I can't remember. Adam, I don't know if you're able to get me that one, my G. Magician Lord, then I can copy it over the network while we watching the track mode and we chat. But in the meantime, let's this is a good game. World Heroes, man. I like this game. This is a very, very much so fun game. The only thing I don't like about this is the buttons are different. So in like the King of Fighters games and like Garou, A is light kick or A is light punch, B is light kick, C is hard punch, and D is light kick. But in these ones, A and B are the punches and C and D are the kicks. So you kind of have to change your config, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to like play with it a certain way. So yeah, I think I was going to say something interesting-ish, but I do kind of forget sometimes when I get caught with other stuff. Oh yeah, I was going to remind you to press that like button if you're enjoying it. Hope everyone's having like a fantastic day, guys. Really, really do hope you're making the most of this season. Those of you that are off, we know people like Jamie are going to be going to night shift later, so all the best for that. Done my fair share of night shifts. Mind you, I really did like working. I'll tell you what, I did love working on Christmas. So I used to get paid triple pay. Oh, it was a wicked day for me, man. They used to like buy us like a slap-up meal from like a really top restaurant in the area I worked in. I was based in Victoria, so around the corner from the king himself, right, Buckingham Palace. And yeah, it was really cool. Like, so we used to get like a wicked munch there, and because I had the guys, I had a big team, so I was in charge of the food, and they always said to me like order like an extra 4 or 5, because we'd give it to like different people as well. Ah, wicked, man. Ah, you've got it. Cheers. I've just got your message there. Anime, I will get that one gang over. But yeah, they will have this extra food, and first time I ever tried the nut roast, it was kind of interesting, man. Some of the guys had turkey, and now I tried the nut roast, but what's cool is I would take the food home after, because there'd be like a lot left over. And then I used to, like, my contract was I'd get paid double on any bank holidays that fell on my roster. Yeah, Anime, I've definitely seen that, dude, appreciate that. So what was really cool was, like, my boss used to say, look, can you pick up some of the guys? Because he used to arrange transport for us as well, but obviously I was driving. So he used to say, look, can you pick up these guys? So instead of, it was an 11-mile journey to my old work, I'd end up doing like maybe double the miles, like 22 miles, let's say 25 miles, get up like an hour earlier, pick up a few people. And what would happen was I'd pick those guys up, and all of a sudden my boss would pay me triple, man. So, you know, I was like, wow, man, like, what a way to celebrate Christmas. Absolutely amazing, man. Like, great days. I was like, I'm happy to do that anytime. Unfortunately, the new job I do now, bank holidays and everything are off. They're paid, they're off. You know, I haven't got the opportunity to make like extra cash there, man. But yeah, those were good times, man. FME games were touted as the next big thing. Yes, they were. 1183 Newman. Yes, Newman, you are absolutely right. I was talking to Anime Otaku about this, right? So I did a video on Pit Fighter 2 last night, and it didn't do that well, right? But I did that more for me because, like, around the time of the arcade, right? Actually, while we watch this lovely attract mode, let me copy this game over that Anime Otaku has sent me. So that's very kind of you, Anime. We'll get that one on remotely, so we can check out the hack of Magician Lord. Wicked Neo. Oh, NEOGEO CD release. The NEOGEO CD release should all be simplified. Oh, okay. Batty, if you're watching, Anime Otaku's converted those files over already, so we should be kind of good. What was I going to say, man? I always lose my my trail of thought. Right, let me copy this over to. This is one thing I love about the MiSTer during streams. Any updates? If there's a game we want to put on there, we can. Anyway, while you're at it, buddy, I'm going to ask you for another favor, which is going to be, can you see if you know the same guy that's done? I think it's Ozyman or something. I think he's put something new out for the NEO-GEO potentially, right? And if he has, grab those and we'll check those out as well. He's done. This is the guy that's done like Burger Edition of Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja. We'll check that out in just a second. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Okay. What am I looking at? Wow, okay. My folder here looks kind of different. Right, okay. So, oh, hacks. Let me put that. I have already got it, you know. Why am I not? Okay, that's really weird. Let me look at the folder because I can see it in here, right? Ah, you know why? I need to go out one more. Here you go. I've got it here. I've already got it. Sorry, Anime Otaku. I already had that game. Let me run that. It's there. Sorry, I was within a folder. I thought that was the root folder. I've got the Aussie Ozu stuff as well. So if you can see any of the Aussie, if Aussie Ozu has got any new stuff out there, then let's get that going for this stream as well, dude. What's going on here? The network thing's frozen a bit. All right, this is the new one. Again, changes from hell. Yeah. What have I got? I'll tell you what I have got for Aussie Ozu. I've got Bad Dudes Burger Edition, Captain Barrel, Cyborg Force, and I've got Double Dragon 1 demo. That's really good. In the Hunt demo, Neo Black Tiger, Neo Super Mario, and Teot.Neo, which I can't remember what that is. So interesting stuff. Sorry, man. I knew I had it. I thought I was on in the root folder, but clearly I was not. Oh wow. Okay. I've got a lot of folders open on my PC. Let's kind of get those out. Right, okay, let's have a look. Anyway, just drop me a message when you put it on Discord, because I'm gonna shut Discord down just to do it. Yo, man, thank you so much. That is, I can't see the full name there. Michael, is that Michael Dilemma? Which Michael is that? Let me have a look. Oh, I can't. A lot of the names covered. Let me make it really big. See if it can pop out a bit. No, I can't. Okay. Dude, thank you so much, man. Really, really do appreciate that. Thank you. It all helps. See, I love doing these non-monetized ones. And when you guys give me little gifts like that, it is, well, it makes me, but it makes Mrs. Pixel super happy as well, man. So thank you so much, man. Really do appreciate you, man. Yeah, absolutely awesome. Oh, he has Violet. Yeah, man, send that one through. Let's get that one on here. We'll give Magician Lord a quick go. And we'll definitely check that out, because this is my buddy Jamie, you know, my brother that still does night shift. So Michael, dude, thank you. So it's Michael Delima, because I can see the mod sign next to it. Dude, thank you so much, man. Absolutely amazing. Guys, Michael Delima is freaking awesome, man. Absolutely awesome. So let's insert a coin in here. So they've made this easier. Let's check this out. Yeah, Michael Delima in the house. Hope you are having a good day with family, friends, wherever the heck you are. So I grew up around a lot of Irish people, man, and especially when my family moved out of the country and I was living by myself, I used to hang around with them, and I really miss like my friends, man, my Irish friends. Like one of them, I think he may be dead already from being an alcoholic and a cokehead, but I really miss the guy, man. You know, I had this number for a specific part, and that number's just kind of, yeah, it's dead now, right? No one, you know, yeah, can't get in touch with the guy, man. His wife divorced him because he was a super crackhead, you know, just really into the substances and whatnot. I don't think we can skip this, but this is the definitive way of playing this game, guys. Jamie knows a lot about NEO-GEO, so that's really, really cool. Jamie, tell me something. On night shift, do you take a handheld with you? Do you play it, or do you go all out and actually do you go all out and take a system with you that you plug in? I mean, I used to take lots and lots of different. Okay, cool. Let me go back onto Discord, and let's go here. My boy Anime Otaku, Chris, Terminator 2K2. If you're watching, oh, wicked! This download it here. Wicked. All right. Still going into the FMV, so download wicked. Doing it here. No, take me to the stinky downloads. Right, what are we doing here? This is, oh, which one am I? Which is the best one? 104 NEO-GEO. And what else is there? There's a few different things here. All right. Anime, man, you're making me extract it and everything. All right. At least we've got something on screen for you guys while I do this. And extract files. Okay. Okay, I've got it ready. Oh, okay. Oh, Anime, you know what? Oh, okay, it might be bigger than I think. Is it a Neo? By the way, Anime, that Ozyuzu thing, is that a NEO-GEO CD thing or NEO-GEO? Because, what an amazing game, seriously. Man, seriously, like the enemies in here, some of them are goofy, like those little skeleton things, and some of them are mental demonic stuff here, man. Some real crazy, like the art direction for this game is just, some of the enemies remind me of something out of Mischief Makers, and the others remind me of like something like these ones here. They remind me of the guys out of Mischief Makers on the Nintendo 64, but then other ones remind me of stuff like from something like Ninja Spirit, right? On like, well, Irem M72 or the actual arcade. So, oops, should have crouched there. What a game, guys. And I hope everyone's having like amazing holidays, man. Those of you that aren't working, hope you're having a great day. Those of you that are at work, absolutely amazing. Services, things do need to go on. So I completely get that. I was part of the workforce on Christmas. In fact, I liked working on Christmas so much that I was gutted when I wasn't rostered. I used to take the day off because I'm lazy as well. But when I was rostered, I loved it, man. All the extra pay, all the extra perks. And we used to get so much stuff, man. Only because I was cool with, you know, all the different companies that I dealt with. So, you know, when it came to Christmas, man, we used to get some big stuff. But they used to send me stuff like personally, man. Unfortunately, my new job, I don't get the same level of free gifts. But hey, no complaints there. I do like my new job. There's a lot of perks it has. It's just that I don't get as many freebies that I used to. But hey, you know what? All good. My new boss is wicked guy. Big shout out to you. You know who you are. You don't watch my channel. You're a Pro Evo guy. No, not even a Pro Evo. He's a FIFA guy now. Mind you, I did take in, so on my laptop, I've done some PlayStation 2 emulation, and he got to play. You know, we were playing Pro Evo 3, which was, oh come on. You know who I'd like to see play this game is someone like Zophar. Ah man, I was hoping to go underneath him. Alright, that's really, really cool. Let's run an attract mode on something. And let's see what else is here. Forgot what folder I'm in. Let's go Aussie Uzu. It's really weird. These games have come out like that. One of the, this is it. Check this out. Bad Dudes. I hope it's got an attract mode. I certainly hope it does. Right, let me have a look at some of the chat because I've got different windows open. Right, Anime has Violent Vengeance. Yes, sent you a Discord link. Oh, it's NEO-GEO, right? Okay, because I've got like all bin files. I've obviously grabbed the wrong download. Let me make sure I get the net. So NEO-GEO, NEO-GEO SD backlit MAME. And, oh, okay, he's got one there. That's actually, it says MiSTer on it, and that's likely the one that I want. So let's extract this. So this is really, really cool. Is it going to show us part of the game? Okay, look, Thames TV over there, guys. Anyone that grew up in London, UK, or in the UK, you'll see, you would have got these programs there. So let's have a look. Sorry, guys, trying to get this new game from Aussie Ozu, and he was an absolute legend when it comes to NEO-GEO stuff. BV, MiSTer, right, where is this ROM? Oh, Unibuy, okay. Oof. I don't even know what I'm looking at here, man. Is it a zip that I need? Anyway, you know what? I'm gonna need your help on that one. I'm gonna kind of stop looking into that in particular now. Can't find the right version. If you're able to get the right version, if not, then no worries. We'll just continue with what we're doing here for the moment, man. Let me let's have a look. Right, okay, guys, this is Bad Dudes Burger Edition. Like, this game here was absolutely amazing in the arcade. I never met that person that plays FIFA games for real. No, FIFA's big over here, man. People play it. So when it comes to football games, right, Pro Evo was amazing. But then at a certain point, FIFA just come and, well, they just started making better games than Konami. But yeah, it's nice. I'll tell you what, though, what's aged really well is it's the Pro Evo games. The Pro Evo 3, when I played it, it was like again, like I was in my, whenever it came out, like my mid-20s, Pro Evo 3 or early 20s, and we played it and it was a lot of fun, man. It was really, really good. But yeah, a lot of the guys over here, so the people that aren't into retro gaming, like your normal gamers, like my boss, he's younger than me, so he's like 35, so he's like 13 years younger than me. He plays like the common game, so he'll be like, oh, you know what, I'll play a bit of Call of Duty. I'll play some FIFA, and that's what these guys play. But he used to play Pro Evo as a kid, so we kind of played that. But yeah, that's the kind of games that they like, man. But again, let's look at this Burger Edition, right? This is absolutely nuts. Got to put your credits in. And amazing. So this was a big game in the arcades, man. Bad Dudes versus Dragon. I know FIFA's a big franchise. So EA have lost FIFA now. But they actually dealt with that quite smart. They done so they did what do they call it? They call it like Football 21 or something, like, or they've made it look like the FIFA kind of branding, like the cover, but they've called it like FC 21 or something along those lines. If anyone knows this game here, this is just wicked. The way you hit them, the way they go flying, amazing. And another thing they added in here, which is really good. This always bugged me in Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja, right? When you do the special move, you have to be in neutral when you want to do it, right? But in this one, if you walk along and you let go, you can still do it, which is really, really good. I can't tell you how much that bugged me. You charge up your move, and then if you let go of it while you're moving, then you lose it, and it was really annoying. That's been corrected, and I really like this hack, man, and I can't wait for this to become a fully fledged game, man. Get out of here, Karnov. Who's bad? Yeah, I've got those guys down there. Wow, I've got to take out rhythm. They feel like they're hard-coded to follow me. There you go. All bad. Absolutely brilliant. Guys, you can actually get this. Anime, I'm going to ask you for more stuff, or even Michael, anyone. If anyone wants to post the link to this from over on itch.io, man, post it down there. Try this out on your MiSTers now. This is nuts, man. It's only 2 levels so far in the demo, but man, it's freaking good, man. I just love the way they go flying back. I love it when you do your special and they explode. I was trying to charge my punch there. Let's charge it here. Look at the way they explode. Let's get that can of Coke there. This always reminds me of American Ninja. There must have been a scene in American Ninja where they're on top of a truck, because whenever I see this, it reminds me of American Ninja. Just love the way they just blow up into little bits as well, man. This is a really good game. Even the original, to play with friends. There's like a forest level where this guy runs along where he's on fire, man. It's nuts. I mean, in the arcade, this is roundabout where I died, around the boss of this level, right? Look at that. Who wants a burger? Oh, I had a burger for lunch. It was actually, it wasn't delicious. It was kind of all right. It wasn't like a decent burger place. It was like my local kebab shop, where it's that generic frozen patty, generic bun, you know, nothing, not like a smash burger or anything like that. Okay, so that's the demo done, guys, and this is well worth checking out. Would love a hack insert in Robocop. Oh, that would be banging, Shelf Warmer. Shelf Warmer, what a name for the Christmas season. Like a, what is it, a Shelf Warmer? Or was it like a, what was it called? It was, what was it? Yeah, shelf warmer, a stocking filler. That's what I'm thinking of, stocking filler. Let's have a look. Ooh. Ah, okay, I didn't realize. Right, okay. So I can reply to like the super likes that Michael put in there. Michael, sorry, I didn't realize. And I've pressed the heart thing on it, but I can reply to it. But I didn't realize there's a certain amount of time that I have to answer that. But this is absolutely banging, guys. Anime, if you are around, give people a link to this, man. This is awesome. Actually, I might be able to have a look at a link on this. If I just have a look at more from okay, where do we go? Okay, give me a second, guys. I'm going to post the link to this guy that does really good games, Uzu. So he's done some fantastic stuff. Let me post the link in chat. So if you want to get this game for yourself, you can do. Naturally, you know, you can pay money for it. The option to add like a tip to the guy is there, but naturally you can just say take me to the downloads. I'm a cheapskate like Pixel Cherry Ninja, and you can just download it exactly the way that I did. But yeah, it's available. It's on itch.io. I've just posted the link in chat, and yeah, do check that out, man. It's really cool. Let me have a look at Discord again. Wicked, wicked. Nice. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Apparently there's a Popeye the Sailor Horror, man. Sorry guys, I'm just kind of checking my DMs, man. Select the MiSTer anime. When I select the MiSTer version, right, what happens is it gives me, all right, I'm going to try that again. Give me a second. We're going to try this game out, guys, while you are watching this. In fact, let's get something else on for you guys to have a look at that we will check out. So I wasn't a fan of this cyborg force, you know. All right, okay, so hacks. Okay. Oh, actually, you know what Uzu has done? He's done Double Dragon. Let's see. No, this is another. I can't remember which one this is, man. It's really weird. I named these, but they just show up as name. Oops. Okay, let's run into that. I think I don't press anything here. It just skips it. But you can change some options here. What's this one over here? What we got? Winners don't use drugs. Definitely don't use drugs anymore, guys. I think if I did any drugs, it would probably destroy me forever, right? Let's have a look. Okay, check this out while I try and grab another game. Download there. Let's have a look. Okay, again. Okay, it's anyway. Oh, I've got it. I've got the .neo there. I found it. Right. Okay. Cool. Okay. Cool. Let me do something here, guys. Bear with me. Let's get this new game from Uzu, and give that a little bit of a whirl. Select files. Okay. I found the .neo file. Where are you gone? Here we go. Okay, cool. Let's get this over to the MiSTer. And there you go. It's going onto the MiSTer now. Wow, it's quite big, 57 megabytes. All right, that'll take a couple of minutes on the kind of network setup I have got for the MiSTer. Let's have a look. Wicked. Sorry, it was on the phone. No worries, man. I'm always calling you out on this, man, because you're super helpful. So let's try this game out here. Or Eye of the Typhoon. So this was a prototype, wasn't it? That I think Ozu worked on. A fighter here, right? Okay, interesting here. All right, Babe's gonna have to go with her. She just looks hot. Kind of reminds me of Chun-Li a little bit. Love a bit of Chun-Li in my life. Okay, you know what? If we're out on a double date, Anime Otaku, you can take the one on the right. I'm a married man, so I won't take Kenny. But I definitely won't take the one on the right. Bit too big for me. Ooh, okay. Come on there, Bertha. Oof. She reminds me of like a female version of, is it Raiden from the Fatal Fury, you know, SNK side. Interesting stuff. Anyway, you probably heard your name again, but not in the nicest way. Okay, that's nearly copied over. I'm kind of interested to check out what Ozzy Uzu is doing, man. Really, really cool stuff on the NEOGEO. Oof. Wow, did you see that? That was like flying T-slam. Okay, Natasha's gonna take me. Aha. Chohong is no match for her. Right, that other game that we tried putting on is there. So let's get that going, guys. Yep, it is there. Let me have the specific folder open in case we do go back onto NEOGEO. Super. Okay. Let's have a look. So now there should be a game in there, and hopefully it's, here we go. I don't know why all these games are named name. It's really weird. I don't know why it's done that. Like the files are in there with their proper name, but for some reason, all these games, like that's Bad Dudes Burger Edition, right? Violent Vengeance. Not too familiar with this game. Don't know about this, going in blind. Did have a look at it in there. Natasha looks like a Cho Chong, and Cho Chong looks like a Natasha. Could well be, man. Sometimes names are associated with memories and stuff, right? You know, like for example, I've never met an unattractive Yasmin, but hey, you never know, that might change. So, Violent Vengeance. What the heck is this game, man? Anyone know about this game, or what the heck it is, or what is it? What exactly is this? Works on the NEOGEO. Looks really cool. There reminds me of like you know the game Outzone, like Outzone by Toaplan. Toaplan, is that how you say it? Okay, so how to play. Love these like little intros there. It's a fighting game. Don't know anything about this. Don't know how good it's going to be. All right, so up, down, you know, down, do your teabag. Wow, we've been streaming for an hour, guys. Got like another hour left. Hopefully you guys are having like an absolute great day. Where am I? Oh, I'm over there. Okay. Oh, wow. That looks like, oh, wow. Okay, I'm Hagar guy. I always do this. I spend too long looking at the bloody screen and it just goes. Right, okay. That looks like, oh, Bronson. Wow. I am getting battered. Wow. That literally is that guy there with his fire legs. It's like he farted, pooped his pants, and all of a sudden he can do like a fire leg move. Yo, Scandal UK, all the best to you, buddy. Thank you for all your support during 2025 and even before that. Absolutely amazing. Love you guys, man. Michael Delima, thank you so much as well for your generosity. Freaking awesome, every single one. And we got a new member as well, man. So thank you so much, all of you guys, man. All of you guys that just watch, leave a kind word, comment, become a member. Oh, look at that, instead of Toasty, you got Chewbacca there. Did you guys see that? Haha, freaking awesome, man. Chewbacca. Oh, like he's got Sonic Boom. How did I do it? I'm not quite sure how I've done it. Oh, it is a Sonic Boom. Okay. It is Guile style. Have you got a flash kick then? Okay. Was it Chief Thunder Wins? Is this borrowing sounds from other games? Did it say E Fonda? I thought it sounded like Chief Thunder. So yeah, absolutely nuts, man. Let me just gonna check something further up here. Yeah, Turbo Man UK, thanks for becoming a member as well, man. If you're still in chat, absolutely amazing. Love you guys. That is Arnie, guys. That is Arnie. Oh, guess what, guys? I've been seeing these. They must be created with AI, but it's actually like, so there's famous songs, and these famous songs are done, and it's basically Arnold Schwarzenegger doing them. And I was watching one where it was like, what was it? It was like that song by Snow, Informa. I lick your bum bum now. So, and it's doing an Arnie voice. It's like, oh man, it was so funny, man. I kind of like this. It's got a nice little appeal to it. Anyway, thanks for pointing that out to me. I got a bit confused with the file there. Right, let's go back out. So what have we got for hacks? Let's see if there's anything interesting in here. So Double Dragon, I think that's the Double Dragon, the one that's based on the mobile game assets brought out for the NEO-GEO. I can't remember if the game's fully complete yet or if it's like almost there, but it's really, really interesting. I mean, it plays kind of decent. I have to be honest, it plays nice, very, very nice. And it's one of the better Double Dragon games to come out of recent. I think, was it Double Dragon Gaiden that came out? I guess I know that means side story. Thanks, Anime, and someone else in the comment of the video yesterday. I always used to call, like, you know, Ninja Gaiden, like a house full of gay ninjas. Apparently that is completely incorrect. It is Gaiden, and it means essentially side story. So let's have a look at this. Here we go. Nice pixel art on these, man. This is decent. Remember playing it like a good. Yeah, so we're still on a demo. I mean, it may have been updated now. It's got a good feel to it. Oh, okay, well, a nice headbutt. Let's see how that works. This is really, really cool. You know what would be really nice is if this was ported to other machines as well. I love like what people do to the NEO-GEO and what they do for the NEO-GEO, including like the NEO-GEO CD with the stuff that like Hoffman's done and you know, stuff that other people have brought over. But this is a really, really good effort, man. Like, what a game. You know, this is assets from a mobile game. I think it's an iPhone game if I'm not mistaken. But wow, man, they really went out, you know, with how they did the artwork. This is a good continuation of the series, man. And what's that one that came out recently, man? Oh, that looks terrible, man. It looks like someone put together assets from, like, you know, one of those libraries you buy, like a Unity asset library or whatever, or Unreal asset library, and you ran everything from there. It looks terrible, man. I mean, I don't know what it plays like, but it just looks bad. I really need to play some, I keep saying it to myself, to play Absalom, man. I really like that game. I think it's good. Is it? Okay, it's one here. And guys, the demo for this is available. Obviously, if Anime Otaku is listening and around, any of this homebrew stuff, feel free. Any of the mods, even yourself, Michael Dilemma, or if you like any of these games, feel free to post the link for the peeps in here to enjoy it. You know, you can enjoy these on your MiSTer. Often, I think for this one, there's like an Analog Pocket version made as well. Because in the Analog Pocket, you can't just like now, that new game that we ran. What I did was I just added the .neo file to the MiSTer, and that Violent game, whatever it was called, started working. Unfortunately, in the Analog Pocket, you need to have like the Darksoft ROMs, and as well as that, you need to create like a corresponding JSON file with it. So it's not just drag and drop and put it in there. I mean, what's really good is you'll always get people making the drag and drop ROMs for you and whatnot. So, you know, they do work on them, but you can play this on your Analog Pocket as well. And actually, you can play it on original hardware. I don't know about flash carts on the NEO-GEO. I'm sure there'll be a flash cart, right? There must be like some kind of multi or something out there. I can't remember seeing a Crix flash cart, but I'm sure it's out there. Right, this is decent, but let's run another game. Maybe we'll go into some conventional games now. Okay, BBB2, I can't remember what that is. All right, let's go into the normal ones. So let's go, do you know what's always, I never do it. We need to look at, let's look at Metal Slug X. Good game. Let's have a look. This Double Dragon looks awesome. Love the original. Oh man, everyone loved the original, man. Yeah, definitely remember kids saying that. Oh, you know what? Drugs are really expensive now, man. I mean, I found out, right? You know, like what I used to pay when I was doing this stuff like a couple of decades ago. A couple of decades ago is kind of like when I stopped with a lot of that stuff. But I've been completely dry since 2013 in every manner, right? Apart from my crusty jokes. I'm not, the dry jokes are there, right? But I'm dry. I am a dry guy, right? And yeah, I was finding out like the prices people pay. Yeah, man. I mean, inflation's gone to everything, including drugs, right? Is that what happens now, right? Obviously, drug dealers are like, no, the expense is going up. We need to play the mules a bit more, and all that stuff's gone up. I was like, wow, I don't think I could afford to do drugs now. Even drugs have become a luxury now, man. Where, you know, when we were younger, it felt like more of a, hey, you know, it was more affordable. Football Manager. I played one on the Amiga called The Manager. That was good, but you can get into them. My guys at work, they play, you know the one that Sega do, is it Football Manager, and then the year after that, they all play it, and I don't know if they compete, I don't know if they play online or they see if they get like a better ranking somewhere else or whatever they do. But amazing stuff. Been kidnapped. Oh yeah, oh sorry, look at that Shellformers one there. The Prime Minister has been kidnapped by ninjas. An age-old plot that always freaking works, man. So Metal Slug, amazing. So I remember saying to a friend of mine, I was like, I like the game, but you know, oh, was that? Oh wow, that's the mouse thing, man. I got not touch that trackpad. It kind of puts, I'm like, whoa, it works in some games, right? Nuts. So I remember, like a friend of mine, I was like, man, I kind of got bored of Metal Slug. You can keep using continues and do it. And that's when he said to me, no, dude, you have to try and complete it without losing a life, or at the very least with 1 credit. And I was like, really? And he was like, yeah, I can do it. And then, you know, we're in the arcade and there was Metal, I can't remember if it was, I think it was this one actually, Metal Slug X or Metal Slug 2. And yeah, he done it without losing a life, man. I mean, I didn't watch him all the way through. I was playing other stuff as well, and he was like, "Nah, man, this is the fun about it." And I was like, now I get it. Now I get the challenge there, right? You know, before that, I wasn't really familiar with the concept of 1cc. I mean, to be honest, I didn't even know about 1cc then. I knew about completing stuff on 1 credit, and it's only later when I started doing the YouTube stuff that I came across the term 1cc, and I goes, "Yep, that makes sense." I think Metal Slug X is Metal Slug 2, right? Without the slowdown, like they managed to fix it up quite a lot better, if I remember correctly. Oh, look at that! Look at it. This game has just aged so well. Look at like the sprites. Look at the way they expand and shrink. You know, just amazing. Look at the missiles there. Some of the best pixel art games you'll ever see. Absolutely amazing. And I love this in here, man. Instead of a tank, you got a camel. Man, how can it get me, man? Why did I stab my camel? Baby, get out of there, man. There's a tank here, man. Try stabbing me now, suckers. And guys, if you've got requests, right, just hit me in block capitals. I will do them. It doesn't matter what game it is on this system. I'll always check it. Got gotta thank the slowdown here, guys. Ah! I jumped right into that. Okay, I think it's time to change the game. Right, Takumi, update doesn't do it. You have to try Pocket Sync. Oh, it's hold on, I'll have a look at what's going on here. Or Neo Drift Out, Neo Fight. Ninja Commando's a good game. Let's give that a run. I really do like this game. Let's have a look. Yeah, Metal Slug X is Metal Slug 2 ported to a Metal Slug 3 engine. Ah, okay. Good stuff. Aero Fighters 2, no worries, VolJoe. Glad we're getting some suggestions now. Really cool. Hey guys, if you are enjoying the stream and also you like Karen and the Terminator, press that like button. There you go. Do it for beautiful Karen. Absolutely amazing. So glad we've got Karen with us. She's the one that can turn the planet Mars into a beautiful heart. Absolutely love it. Mutation Nation, or did you play that at the beginning? No, I didn't. At the beginning of the stream, we started with Bad Apple. It's how I like starting these streams. But give me a second, guys. I've been talking a lot. I'm going to mute the mic and just take a sip of my drinky drink. Oh, that was cool. Actually, you know what? This is one of the ones where we can just do another loop of attract mode. It is a really good game. Essentially, it's like a shmuppy kind of running. I don't know what to call this genre, man. Like a top-down run-along shooter, but you can't. You're always firing up, so it's similar to a shmup, isn't it? Right? But instead of a ship or a vehicle, you're a person. Just replace that person with a ship, and it feels like a shmup. But obviously, you know, you've got some kind of control over the scrolling if you stop moving. But I have played shmups where when you kind of pull back, the screen kind of pauses for a bit. But this is a very stylish game. It's a very difficult game, but you know, whatever I think is difficult, people always can freaking once you see it, man. Like the game RoboCop, found it so sluggish, but people can complete it, right? Aero Fighters 2, that's the one where you can be the dolphin, right? I mean, you gotta pick the dolphin, right? Aero Fighters 2. I think there's a modern version of that out as well. I think I may even have it on the Switch. Quite possibly. Not 100% exactly sure, but yep, absolutely superb. Right, so Aero Fighters 2. And then we've got Mutation Nation. Mutation for the Nation. Saying that in would that be a Jamaican or Caribbean accent? Mutation Nation. Okay. Oh, let's have a look. Okay, just check my phone. I got a message from my brother saying, are they serving horse meat? And I have no idea what they're on about. Gotta be the dolphin, man. There's a baby there as well. We're gonna be the dolphin, man. That just looks so freaking cool. This is the era where games were amazing. You see this in the arcade, you pick it and you're like, what the heck? I'm a dolphin. I don't think I've ever picked anyone else but the dolphin in this, you know? It's always just dolphin time. Great shmup here, guys. Absolutely superb. Reminds me a little bit of Raiden, right? Or does Raiden copy this, right? Don't be too greedy because you can lose your stuff down there. See, I've never been a fan of shmups that have two layers. If you can't shoot the bottom layer with your normal bullet. I hate the ones where you drop bombs on them. The only exception to those are like the Ray Crisis and Layer Section. Like those games there are fantastic. The way it works is you lock onto the stuff and then you fire your missiles. But like I had like Dragon Spirit for my PC Engine, man. That game really annoyed me. Then you had stuff like Xavius, right? Where you know, was it what that you did with Xavius? Like Xavius, you had to aim at those things underground, on the bottom layer, and it made it really, really tough, right? It was tough because if you passed the part, sorry, if you passed the part of the bottom, right, and you couldn't go back and you couldn't shoot those things anymore. It wasn't like you were a direct bullet or anything like that. It literally was you had to get it. Once you passed a certain point, your bombs would they would pop out like a little bit further. Right, I'm doing a really bad job of explaining it. Basically, like you can attack something, but your bombs they don't launch from exactly where your ship is. They'll launch like a quarter of the screen ahead. So if you're in the last quarter of the screen of that enemy, then you essentially can't you can't fire at that thing. It was really annoying, man. Really, and I hate shmups where you have to spam 2 buttons to do your normal attack. Even like with Gradius, Nemesis, Parodius, all those games, I love them, but I kind of have to put fire and missile on the same button, man. You play those games in the arcade, man, your fingers die, man. I've never done so much fingering in my life. Then like playing Gradius or Parodius or one of those games, man, I'm just fingering away, man. By the end of it, man, I am hurting, man. Greed will always get you. Let's just bombs away. Let's get the power up. Got 2 power ups. We're good. This is what I really like about shmups, is like these bosses and what they look like, you know, just absolutely superb. I like that you can hit the projectiles that aren't fully round, or the round ones you can't, but the other shaped ones you can. That's pretty cool. Oof. Okay, what was next in that list? Oh, Samurai Showdown 5, definitely. We need to do a bit of Sam Show. Aero Fighters Mutation Nation. Is Mutation Nation? I'm trying to wonder. It's not like the sports game, is it? Like that football-y type of game or whatever. Can't fully remember, to be honest. But yeah, let's see. Mutation Nation. I think it might be a brawler if I remember correctly. So that'll be interesting to check out. Guys, hope everyone's having like a great holiday season. Those of you that are on holiday. Jamie, I recommend drinking I used to like a double cup of tea when I woke up after night shift. Not usually coffee. I do like coffee sometimes. I've had actually a double cup of tea already and a coffee. That's like, I have that like during the day, but I will have another, yeah, I will have another, I think either tea or coffee when I finish this stream. Oh wow, yeah, cool. This is a brawler. What's going on with the sound? I've got no sound here. Okay. I don't know whether that's a bug. Should we go for a... Let's go for a reset quickly. I don't know what's happened there. That game should have sound, right? It's a normal NEO-GEO game. Okay, so the sound is there. Okay, sound's there now. Oh, it's there. Okay, that was a bit weird. See, we started that. It didn't have sound. It's got sound now. Okay, this game looks good. I'm not familiar with this game. It's got the artwork that's looking realistic. Oh, now I remember. Sorry, very, very off key now. When we were talking, I think we were talking about Pit Fighter and I kind of stopped. I was just explaining to Anime Otaku because a lot of people that look, oh my God, I just beat up Admiral Akbar. If anyone knows that, that's from Star Wars. It's a trap. At least that's his cousin or a member of his family, definitely. So yeah, Pit Fighter. See, when Pit Fighter first came out, we had games, you know, whatever you had. Captain America and the Avengers, Alien Storm. We had like King of Fighters, Street Fighter. We had all these games, right? But and they're all really beautiful looking sprites. But when it was going to like 3D, and when it was getting to like more realistic graphics, wow, that was pretty explosive. When it was getting to like the realism of graphics, you had stuff like Mortal Kombat. You had a game called Guardians of the Hood, which I'm not too familiar with, to be honest, but I kind of come across it when doing the Pit Fighter 2 video. But Pit Fighter in the arcade, guys, was phenomenal, man. everyone looked at that game. If you didn't play it, you stood around and watched people playing it. It's just wicked. It looked brutal. You're in this arena fighting. The crowd are like pushing you back into the fight. You got like women with hardly any clothes on trying to stab you at the crowd and everything. I think you get to fight a woman enemy as well. You pick 3 guys. You've got, you know, you've got like your wrestler guy, you've got like your maybe your MMA guy, and then you've got like a quick karate guy or whatever, right? It just looked wicked on that big screen. And guys, if you were around in that era and you played it on an arcade machine, everyone liked that game when they first played it. It was just the buzz of it, something looking as good as that, and it looked good in the arcade at the time. Hasn't aged the best, but then I liked the game so much. I only played it like maybe 3 or 4 times in the arcade. The machine was always busy. It was difficult to get a go, and unfortunately, what would often happen in the arcade is, at least my local ones, what would happen is the tough kids, the street kids, the ones, you know, like I guess early day gangsters, right? They were the ones playing the popular games, and it was difficult to kind of get in there, and you kind of wanted to stay away somewhat, right? This is where you could play Street Fighter, beat someone, and then they would beat you like really. You know, you'd Hadouken them and they would dragon punch you in the balls, you know? It would happen. Seriously, some kids good at Street Fighter had sore balls, right? But yeah, it was difficult to get a go on that. So I eventually got it for the Mega Drive, man. And guys, it was one of my biggest regrets on the Mega Drive. It just wasn't that good a game. Once you got it home and started playing it, it was like all the glitz and glam was there. Once you got it home, Pit Fighter, yeah, the home version just wasn't as good. And to be honest, the arcade version's not that good. But that's why I kind of done that video on Pit Fighter 2. I was kind of excited, and for what it's worth, Pit Fighter 2 actually plays a lot better than the arcade version. Oh, I can do a dragon. Nice. Yeah, so Pit Fighter Death 2 plays better than the arcade version. I recommend trying it out if you played Pit Fighter. If you've never played Pit Fighter, honestly, there's no real point in going in and diving now. It just doesn't look so good. Ooh, what's that? Why does it look so sharp? If you're talking about my visuals looking really, really sharp, is because I'm upscaling it to 4K with a Morph 4K, man. So yeah, that's why it's looking sharp. So what have we got? What we got here? Mutation Nation, KOF 2002, and then we're doing Samurai 5 Special. Right, nice. Oops, slip of the finger. Let's go, KOF. King of Fighters 2002. Let's go. LFG, as they say, peeps. What was it? I remember like there was a really funny meme, and I wish if I could find it, I'd post it on screen, where someone's doing an exam, a kid's doing an exam, and like the answer for the sum is 98. Let's just keep it simple and say it's 100 minus 2. And they say to him, the best King of Fighters. And the kid writes 2002. It was such a nerdy thing, but yeah, I found it really, really funny, you know? Like, you expect people to say 98, and he was like, no, 2002, more 4K seems, it really is, man. It's given me, so for me, but look, guys, I have to be very, very transparent here. I got it for free. In order, you know, I approached them and I said, look, I want to take my channel up to 4K. Are you guys happy for me to use your product? Do you want to send me a more 4K? And I said, look, every time I do a video where I upscale it, I'll put in the description that I'm using a more 4K. And I said, look, I'll likely do some streams. Man, they were really cool, man. They just sent me one and literally no strings attached. This is what they said. They said, just make all the content you can. Just make some content on there, right? And that pretty much was it. So I really like the guys, and I don't need all the effects because I'm doing stuff on YouTube. I can't use scan lines and all the masks because by the time it gets to you, the viewer, the subscriber, right, it's not going to look as good. So for me, I need something to upscale a vanilla image. That's what I need, and this is what it does. If you notice on my channel, I hardly, even before I got the more 4K, you'll never find me using scan lines. It's very, very rare. When we're doing a stream and someone says, ooh, let's check out the scan lines. Yeah, so we do it, but I generally don't use scan lines. So I just upscale like the raw image, and you can see over here, it just does a splendid job. It's going from 224p to 2160, right? Which is, or 2160p, or 3156 by 2160. I think that 3156 is a little bit of a different number, but essentially it's going 224 to 2160, and I'm really glad that I went with the Morph4K, because you know, looking at the alternatives that are out there, people always talk about the RetroTink and everything. Look, yeah, I get it, the RetroTink's cool. I know people that have both, and they say, look, there's things that the Morph does better than the RetroTink, and vice versa. So different needs for different people and whatnot. My needs are completely met with this, and I love, so I always disconnect and connect things while they're switched on. And this hasn't given me any issues. I can literally disconnect it now and put something else in, and it will just adjust it automatically. So it does a great job for me. And it's no way, it's not nice saying one is better than the other. I'm sure both have their perks. But when you look at the price, I think the Morph4K is like $375, and it's modular. You can change the back part of it to change for the settings that you have. The one I'm currently using has component, SCART, S-Video and HDMI, and honestly everything that I have, I've used all of them. I've used components, SCART, and I've used S-Video. You can change the bridge to have something like VGA, but again I can, oh by the way, it has composite as well, because the green in the component is pretty much the yellowest composite. So you've got a whole bunch of different things on there, and what you can essentially do as well is you can just change it. And they sent me all of them. They sent me the full package. I don't know if I'll change it, because I'll have to have someone with me that's competent, so I know I'm not gonna break it, right? But yeah, it does the job well, and you guys can see it here. That's what I always do live streams with. When I first got it, I turned it on, had no idea what I was doing, went into live streams absolutely blind, and I like doing it that way, because if there's any issues with it, I can't hide it. That's why I do a lot of streams with this stuff. When I do tech stuff, like for example, when I get the Superstation 1, people will do a video, I will literally do a live stream as soon as I get it. I'll plug it in and I will do a live stream, because if there are any issues with it, I can't hide it. I cannot hide an issue that happens with it. And you know, I'm confident it's going to be fine, because I did a live stream as soon as I got the MiSTer Pi. First thing I did was a live stream, and it went really, really well. Everything just worked amazing on it. And later on, I can focus on videos and stuff. Guys, everyone there just sending the season's wishes. I wish you guys all the best. Where's my girl Maya? Maya, where are you? I love you, Maya. Where are you? Where are you? Ah, there's Maya. Like, King of Fighters gets me bloody anxious, because it takes a while. Like, look, I've got 2 seconds. Yeah, look at that. Who is that? Okay, it's Rio. Okay, at least I know some of the moves. Okay, as long as Maya's in there, I'm generally happy. She's bouncy. Mind you, Chang's bouncy as well. Sorry, I was running back to the... Okay, she's got that. Yeah, there you go, Chang. My titties are better. Was that Chang? Chong? I can't remember. What was this guy called? Choi. Sorry, Choi. I was trying to combo that into a light kick, but it's a little bit tough on pad. This guy's small, man. Okay, I really like mine, CVS2. Michael, you are outputting an insane amount of content. Yeah, man, wife's away, kids are away. I've got my mum, who's, you know, you guys know she's got dementia, most of the regulars do. But the really cool thing is, like, look, my aunt's like, look, can you drop my sister over? And I was like, what time? And she was like, well, drop her anytime you want. So I dropped her to my aunt's around 11:15. And then after that, I drove back. It's like a half-hour drive to my aunt's. Actually, I got there in about 20 minutes today. There wasn't a lot of traffic on Christmas. So, so desperately trying to do that combo, but I can't. Yeah, so I am literally home alone. Mind you, the family are back tomorrow. So I basically took, right, so what I did was, my wife always wants me to go Italy, right, because her sister lives out there. She always wants me to go. The kids want me to go. So what happens is, look, I could see that, Takumi, I'm using the thingy one, the DualSense. I really like it, the PS5 controller. So what happened is, while I'm at work, like my mum, my missus look after my mum for a number of days, right? And working with someone with dementia can definitely take a toll on you, right? So what I did was I said to her, look, I've got some annual, so obviously I get Christmas and Boxing Day off, and I had 3 days annual leave left. So I took those annual leave days, which gave me Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday off. And naturally I had the weekend off as my, what's his, okay, sorry. So I had those in there. So what I said to her, I said, look, babes, let me book you and the kids. As long as your sister's okay having you, you know. And she's like, look, my sisters will literally have me anytime. And I was like, okay, cool. She's better than I am. But yeah, no, she said, yeah, my sister's cool to have me and the kids around. I said, okay, cool. So I booked tickets for my wife to go to Italy on Sunday. She went on Sunday and she's coming back on Friday. So that's like 5 days there or 6 days or whatever. And it's literally just for her to have a break from my mum, because my mum can be like, I can handle my mum better. Like sometimes like she'll do like weird stuff. So you know, my mum and dad separated a long time ago. My mum never really got on with her mother-in-law like most daughter-in-laws don't. So, you know, she'll say weird stuff like she'll get depressed and she'll be like, oh, you know, what am I going to do? What are you going to do in order to bury me? I want to make funeral arrangements. I'll tell her something like, don't worry about it. When you pass away, I'm going to bury you under your mother-in-law's feet. And she starts laughing at that, and then she kind of like gets that joke. So I know how to kind of deal with her, where I think my wife gets frustrated. So to be honest, it was more of an important thing. I just wanted my wife to have a little break, and the possibility was there. So I was like, okay, cool. You know what? Let's do it. Sorry, I'm trying to do a special here, but nah, okay, it didn't work. But yeah, so that was really it, man. It was who's this show for? I care for my father with Alzheimer's for 12 years. Yeah, you can't explain or no. Yeah, man, you know what? It's difficult. Like, so for example, I said to my wife, because my mum always ends up hiding her clothes. She's like, oh, I need to take these away. You know, I don't want to leave these here. So she forgets. She thinks she's living in some house from like her childhood, right? And she's in her current house, where, by the way, we've lived there for like at least 15 years. That she's here on a trip. And so she packs up all her clothes, and I can't find them. I don't know what she does with them, man. Oh, wow, different teams. All right. Okay. Yeah, so she can't find them. So I said to my missus went out shopping. I said, do me a favor. Look, here's some money. Just buy my mum like a few new outfits. And I said, look, when you go to Italy, I'm just going to keep them in my room. And one of them's a green outfit, and my mum doesn't like the color green. So she's like, what's this nasty outfit? And I'm like, and because she's got dementia, I got her to wear this green outfit. And I tell her, look, Ma, I'm colorblind, so I got it for you. Please forgive me. She's like, it's disgusting. Why didn't you ask the guy in the shop what color it was? And I was like, sorry. But because of the dementia, by the time I explain it, like literally a couple of minutes later, I'll be like, why am I wearing this green costume, man? Like, she's worn it today. I'm gonna have to put it into retirement and put like a different colored one on tomorrow or whatever. But yeah, it can be tough. But I'll tell you what it is with Alzheimer's, dementia. It's difficult for the person that has it, but it's also very difficult for the people around them. And it's super difficult. You know, like some of the stuff that like my mum has done is like I have to watch so I have to brush her teeth. I brush her teeth myself. When I'm not at home, my wife's or my daughter stand by her and just monitor her while they do it and instruct her. But I actually take that toothbrush out and brush her teeth, right? But then it's just other stuff like yeah, you have to watch like a milk intake and stuff. So if she gets a runny stomach, then obviously there are accidents that I may have to you know, clean up or whatever. So I'm very so she goes around the sister, I'm like, please don't give her any milk. Like, if you're gonna give her milk, you can, but put like 3 teaspoons in a cup of tea, right? And my mum loves tea, so it can be quite tough. But to be honest, I just wanted to do it for my wife, because my wife does a lot for me, man. You know, if I want to stream sometimes, I tell her, and she'll like do my evening chores for me. But you know, I try and be as nice as I can to my wife. But don't get me wrong, sometimes I'm a complete twat. Like, you know, and you know, I may not act like in the best possible way sometimes, but you know, it's give and take, right? You know, my wife annoys me sometimes as well, but generally, like, I'm very fortunate to have her. She's a good mother to my children, and that's a really important thing for me. I remember when trying to settle down, you know, like before I got married, there was some wild ladies that I was involved with, and I never wanted to settle down, and I wanted to settle down, but the reason I didn't is because a few friends of mine that I grew up with. They had, let me put on Samurai Shodown 5 Special now. So what happened was, where are you? Samurai, oh, we haven't got Special, we got 5 here. Okay, let's go, let me see if it's in a different folder. Oh, here we go, Wicked, this one here, right. So what would happen would be like, so a lot of friends of mine, right, that especially got into relationships when they were younger or older. So they got into relationships with women, and they broke up after a few years, and their children are playing daddies with another random person out there, right? You know, the mother then has a new boyfriend, they come over, and because my mum and dad were separated for a lot of our childhood, I never wanted to give that to my children. So when I was actually looking to get married, and the idea came into my head, and I was like, okay, you know what? And I was very selective. Like, you know, my wife has the very, very same values as me. Like, it's kids first, it's whatever it is for the family. You know, we've probably had times in our lives where if we didn't have kids, we may have gone our separate ways, but we stuck together for the kids, but we ultimately love each other very much. You know, we've had our ups and downs, and we worked through stuff. So that's really, really cool. And that's the kind of thing that's really, really important to me, you know. So that's why, like, for Mrs. Pixel, I always try and give her breaks. So even for summer holidays, I know this sounds crazy, right? But I'm okay not having a holiday. I'm one of those people that's lame. I really like working on my channel. I like my day job, I like it as well, but not as much as my channel and the stuff. So for me, a holiday is just if I get left alone and I can do a bit of video gaming. I am going away, I'm planning on going away next year, but it'll be to Saudi Arabia where my brother is, and that literally is, it'll be more of a working holiday because I'm gonna take hopefully my mum there and she can stay with my brother for a while. But that's kind of like the stuff that I do. I do like going on holiday once in a while, but can't remember, it's been a while since I've actually been on a holiday, right? There's always an ulterior motive. It's like visiting a relative, accompanying someone doing something. But, you know, if you have a good partner, right? Whatever partner you've got, wife, husband, lover, companion, just be nice to them, man. Always be nice, and try and do something nice and special for them the whole time. And this was just my way of just saying thank you to my wife, and she's really enjoying it. Her and her family are close. Yo, SNK Kev in the house. Guess what, Kev? We had See-Through Head leave a comment on the video, man. I've said to him, yo, man, come and say hello. I'm doing a live stream, but we haven't seen him, man. We love See-Through Head. Yo, Ori the Retro Gamer, all the best to you as well, buddy. Happy holidays to you. We need to, I know we always say it, we definitely need to meet up soon. Wow, Ori's watching Indiana Jones, man. That is brilliant. That is a proper Christmas movie, my G. Absolutely brilliant. Wow, look at the time, man. What we got left? We got like 25-ish minutes left of this stream. Absolutely amazing. I'm glad to be married to my best friend. Absolutely wicked. See, that's the thing. I don't think my wife is my best friend. I've got different best friends, but she's definitely the best companion that I have. She's the best mother that I have for the kids. Absolutely love her. You know, in the looks department, I still completely fancy her. For me, she's a 10 out of 10. That's one of the things that attracted me to her is looks, because, hey, you know, people have personalities, everything. But honestly, when you're younger, you're not really getting married to a personality, you know? Am I right? Yeah. So Ori the Retro Gamer, you went into the friend zone, right? Into the best friend zone, and then you married out of the friend zone. That's pretty cool, dude. You know, that friend zone there. Oh, King of the Monsters too. SNK Kev is saying that that's a cool game. That's the kind of game my kids would like. I think we can do that next, because I think the last one we got was from Michael Dilemma, man. And Michael Dilemma has requested this Sam Show Special. So the control's a bit weird, but wow, look at the amount of characters you can pick in here, man. Oh, and it gives you a generous amount of bloody time to pick them, right? I love, okay, should we go Jubei? Jubei's got Fireball Dragon. Yeah, let's go Jubei. So I really like the Samurai Shodown 2019 reboot. I think it's fantastic, love it. I'll play it with a friend of mine. I think, Anime, did you buy it as well when it was on sale? I need to get back and play that game, man. I love that game, man. But because, like, I didn't play these a lot growing up, I forget a lot of the combos. Unlike with Street Fighter, I remember the combos. Oh, she's a really good character. I think you've got a fire and an ice version. But yeah, the 2019 version is fantastic. I've actually got it for the bloody Switch. I had it on the, I bought it on the PS4 when it first came out. But the netcode was rubbish. But on the PC, they've added rollback netcode and it plays fantastic. The worst thing is though, You just don't get many people playing it on the PC. So this game, it's a slightly different brawler, right? Where this one's all about like timing of your slashes. If you can slash well, it's really, really good. I recommend picking up. If anyone wants to play the 2019 version, I'm down with that, man. But I warn you, I play it on a handheld. I play it on like my Steam Deck. I forgot what the specials are in this. It's good the way this game works, man. I wish if I knew the special. The special, a lot of these are like forward and then half a circle. It didn't work there. Right, okay, let's run another game. Can you play any PC fighter in Fightcade? So in Fightcade, so you can't play, no. So something like Samurai Showdown 2019, the reboot, that's obviously we're playing that on Steam. But on Fightcade, someone mentioned the game, I think King of Monsters, right? Which one was it? King of Monsters 2. Excellent. Yeah, so on Fightcade, you can play the entirety of the Final Burn Neo ROM set, and you can play Dreamcast stuff. But Final Burn Neo also has stuff like SNES, Mega Drive, Master System, and PC Engine. And it's a whole bunch of games, man. Yeah, it's done really, really well. Really, really well. It's amazing. It's amazing. You could so if you want to get good at fighting games, it's well worth going on there to play these games. Really, really is worth going on there to play them. You play some really good players. You'll get really, really good at games, right? But if you've got a friend and you want to play like the lesser games, let's say you want to play like Snow Brothers or something where it's not going to be very, very popular. It's not saying it's a bad game. It's just not popular with hundreds of people playing. Like if you go on there now and you look at something like, in fact, let me run it. But give me a second. I'm going to bring it up on screen, guys. Just bear with me. Let me just launch. I just want to give you an example of what you can play and what's available there. It's on my taskbar shortcut, man. What I will do, let me make it a little bit bigger. That's what she said. All right, okay, let's try and get a diagonal thing big. Okay, that's cool. All right, let me add Fightcade to this. All right, bear with me, guys. You know, I like doing stuff on the fly over here, and it'll just give you an idea. Right, okay, let me add window, and let me just call that temp. And please select the window. Here we go. Right, excellent. Right, there you go, guys. You can see Fightcade up there, right? And I absolutely love this. So while this is going on, just to give you guys an idea of Fightcade, look, if you want to play something like, look at this, right? King of Fighters 98, I always say that's the best one. And look, that's the most popular game on there now. 499 people playing. Can you see my cursor? Yeah, you can. Look, 499 people playing now. So if you go in there now, you will get a game within seconds, right? Then the second most popular game is 409, which is the King of Fighters 2002. Then usually this one is the most popular, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. And you can see 392 people are playing this. Then you've got King of Fighters 2002 plus 232. Wow, Champion Edition is actually more popular than Super Turbo. Champion Edition 188. Super Turbo, you've got 159. But again, you've got lots of stuff there. Browse categories, popular, your favorites, Fighter, Naomi, which is the arcade side of the Dreamcast, Mega Drive, Shooter, Hidden Gems. So it gives you like less popular games to try. Something like Night Slashers. You know, you want to play that two-player? No problem. You can do that with Fightcade. Then you've got the Dreamcast stuff down here. Favorites. These are probably stuff that I've favorited over the years. So you can pick 3 rooms that you can have simultaneously. So Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, Alpha, Super Turbo, Garou Mark of the Wolves, CVS2. It really, really is amazing. But let's just say something, if there's an obscure game out there. Let's just say you want to, not really obscure. Let's just say you want to play something like Bubble Bobble. Like, see, look, Bubble Bobble's quite popular. You still got 7 people in the room. But you might have other games with 0, like let's say this game here, Magic Bubble. But if you've got a friend that you grew up with and you played arcade games together, you can just go in there and go, oh, you know what? Yeah, go into Fightcade. I'm going to go in the room for Magic Bubble. So let's say I go into the room here. Let me just show you guys. Oh, there's a script as well that downloads games. So look, when I go into the room, I'm here. Pixel Cherry Ninja is there, right? Obviously, the most popular games, this list is just massive, right? That middle finger there means Wi-Fi, right? So you've got Wi-Fi over there. But yeah, so your friend can enter the room and you guys can just play all this stuff together to your heart's content. But let me exit this room. Let me go into something like this. Let me just make sure I've set that to away. So yeah, I'm set to away. So look, you've got lots and lots of people playing. You can arrange it by ping. See, players sorted by ping. So that's the best ping. It is such an amazing tool, man. Really, really cool. And yeah, you've got the chat system here as well. I can just say hi, guys. And you can chat to one another. You can say something like games to get people playing. It's really, really good. You can even watch replays. It's got a replay section, and the way it does the replays, it records your inputs when you play the game, and it literally replays your inputs in the emulator. So yeah, really, really good. There you go. Let me get rid of that for now. Absolutely fantastic, man. Yeah, love Fightcade, man. Is there lag compared to real NEO-GEO arcade? So when you're playing Fightcade, naturally it is not going to be the same as playing offline, right? That is just a given. It is not the same as playing offline. However, you can use run ahead, and generally 2 frames is what you use for most games. For Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, it's recommended you use 1. And there's going to be a slight difference if you go and play it in the arcade on an arcade machine, and then you play it on Fightcade. But it's one of those things that I can go forth and adjust with very, very easily. But the best online experience you will get for most of these games is via Fightcade. Better than any commercial thing out there. The emulator is really good. The team are dedicated. They haven't put out an update for a long, long time, but it's working really, really well. It works amazingly well. You've got a community on there. It's generally a nice community, but you can get some toxic people on there. Sometimes you get people like they'll just kick your butt, and at the same time they'll start taunting and really, really kind of coming in at you. But hey, you know what? Yeah, you're gonna get idiots everywhere you go. So we kind of get that, guys. I'm going to run the attract mode on this because this does look really, really good in attract mode. So if you are enjoying this stream, guys, then press that like button. It really, really does help out. Do it for beautiful Karen over there. But yeah, what time we got? Wow, man, we've got like just over 10 minutes left. Had so much fun. I'm still having fun with this stream, man. It's freaking amazing. Let's do one more little enemy run. So these are the kind of games that SNK Kev likes, and I don't blame him. It looks like a bloody fun game to play, man. Different-ish kind of combat to your conventional fighting game, but still nonetheless a good game. Too late. Can you play any piece? Sorry, just looking at some of the chat. Right, no Fightcade is emulated systems. Yeah, try. Yeah, Fightcade is wicked, man. Can I MiSTer do every NEO-GEO? Yes, Keaton, the NEO-GEO does all the bloody NEO-GEO games. Now, it's difficult to say perfect, right? For most people, myself included, I can't tell the difference. If I was to play this on a CRT and then connect the real NEO-GEO to a CRT, honestly, I can't tell the difference. But it's difficult to say, can you get it perfect? Maybe you can get it real, like 99.9% perfect, but there might be an issue here or there. But so like the average gamer, guys, like it is, you're not going to be able to tell the difference. You are not going to be able to tell. You're going to play it, you can't tell the difference. One of the main things for me, right? So there's always talk about like hyper fighting on CPS1 and how it's not accurate from a speed perspective. But honestly, I can't tell the difference. I am not that hardcore into it as much as some of the other people. But you know, over like the course of say 10 minutes, it might go out 10 frames, right? Or it might go out 60 frames, right? But if it goes out like 1 frame a minute or whatever, you're not going to be able to tell. Even if it goes out 1 frame a second, right? Because it's running at 60 frames a second, most people won't be able to tell. The main thing that really, the reason that got me into FPGA gaming more than anything else is when I played Super Turbo around my friend's house, everything just felt so snappy. I never got that in a software emulator before. Even with Run Ahead, it's great, but on hardware, it feels super, super snappy. And you know, you can use Run Ahead, you can use modern techniques. A lot of it is really, really good. You know, for CPS3, I kind of like the emulation. I know some people will go, it's not great. I like the emulation. I know players that have played Fightcade and they've won tournaments from playing online. They've played Third Strike Online Edition. And they've become really, really good players. So there's lots of different ways to play. Some people have a lot of trouble adjusting. They just can't adjust. I can adjust, but yeah, that's just me, right? Have we got any more requests that have popped up? Okay, nice. Input lag compared to real NEOGEO. No, so the input lag shelf warmer is for me, it's on par with the hardware, man. You know, especially if you're using like a snap controller, but even a normal good RF or a good USB controller with 1,000 1,000 megahertz polling or 1,000 hertz polling, it just works really, really well. Oh, the Last Blade 2. These are very, very artistic and great looking games. It really, really does get rid of the latency, and that's one of the main things that I really, really liked about FPGA gaming. It was the lack of latent input lag that just wasn't there. That was there with software emulators, and I like software emulation. I love software emulation, but the MiSTer just does it a whole lot better, man. It just does, and that's the main thing that got in there. So some of the inaccuracies I may not be able to tell. I might be like, this is amazing, but I'm playing it because I can't feel that lag. I can't feel that input lag. And this is something that I got with the MiSTer. More so with the MiSTer. Even the Analog Pocket is great, but the MiSTer's a better machine, right? It's a more powerful FPGA. It has better community support. It's completely open source. You know, the MiSTer ticks a lot more boxes than the Analog Pocket, but FPGA gaming is fantastic, man. You know, you stick this in the arcade, like you can't tell the difference between the arcade. Oh, there's a Japanese developer, I forget his name, Madoka or something. It's the guy that brought that game Star Force. And he said that you can do FPGA recreation, but he goes, I don't think you can ever get it perfect. You can get it near perfect, but there'll always be something. But most people can't tell the difference between the stuff. And that's the main thing. Like, some people are worse than others when it comes to not telling the difference. I brought my brother a £20 or $20 handheld from AliExpress, right? Which essentially is a SNES controller with a screen built in. The SNES emulation is terrible on there, right? My brother loves it. Oh, he plays it all the time. He says it's amazing. I love the fact that it's in the controller, it's built in there. He just absolutely loves it. So, you know, if you're happy with emulation, if you're happy with whatever, be happy with it, man. Play it, enjoy it. The whole point is we should enjoy this stuff. I love emulating stuff on my Steam Deck. The D-pad annoys me for fighting games. I can't play them well on there. But man, I still love the Steam Deck. I love the package. I love the feel that I get with it. I love Emulation Station. It is just such a great device. I love my Mio Mini Plus to play like Game Boy games on it sometimes. I love the Analog Pocket. The main thing is, the question you need to ask yourself is, are you having fun with this? If you're having fun with it and you're not having any issues, then stay. Just keep having fun with it. Not everyone needs to go down an FPGA gaming rabbit hole. NEOGEO emulation, for the whole part, is actually really good. Like, honestly, if you were to put like some of the NEOGEO stuff and it was well optimized in something like RetroArch or like Final Burn Neo, and you put that on a CRT and you put an actual NEOGEO or a MiSTer FPGA, a lot of people, potentially even myself, may not be able to tell the difference. They did a blind test recently at a UK tournament where they ran two versions of Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. One was arcade hardware, one was on an emulator, and they were both output to a CRT, and they asked people to say which one is which, and most people couldn't tell. And some of these people are experts on this game. They're like the best players in the country. They could not tell the difference, or they got it wrong when they said it. So it goes to show a lot of it is a little bit of a placebo effect. But if you do know a game well, the lack of latency, especially in fighting games and shmups, man, I feel it big time on those, like big time. I can just feel like the snappiness, something like in the Hunt on the IRM 92. You know, when you're moving around on that, it feels completely different on the MiSTer. Stuff like the Saturn, the STV games like Guardian Force, man, you play that in MAME, there's a lot of input lag in there, but on the MiSTer, it's fantastic, whether you play it on the Saturn core or you play it on the STV side. So it is really, really good. And the other thing is, with the MiSTer, it's very, very nice. I love having that box. It just boots. There's not much of an overhead there, a system. You turn it on, press a button, within a few seconds you're playing, right? It's just very, very quick. Right, let's have a look at some of the chat. By the way, this game just looks beautiful. Let's give this a quick whirl. Wow, 5 minutes left, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on Christmas, man. I'll just remind you guys again, you know, anyone that's not subscribed, definitely subscribe to the channel. Really, really does help us out. And if you haven't pressed that like button already, do it for Karen over there. She is fighting the Terminator for your love. So guys, this kind of reminds me, not exactly like Soul Calibur, but if there was a 2D Soul Calibur, it would be something like this. This game's beautiful. The sound effects are beautiful. Look at the visuals. Look at the guy's shirt bouncing up and down, man. It just looks absolutely amazing. And that arcade stick looks like he's got some big gonads there, right? Right, okay, let's play. So you've got like a parry in here. It's just face. So anyone that played CVS2, Habiki's in here. And you'll have characters in other games, man. So I'm just gonna go this version, this guy here. Whose name is, I don't even know. What's his name? Okay, so, ability, stack, speed. We'll go power. Yeah, again, just looks absolutely superb, man. We've got Habiki there. Man, just what a darn game, man. What a darn game. Just this looks so beautiful. You know, I wish I'd love for them to make a modern version of this. I bought City of Wolves and I haven't had time to play. I went into training mode at work on a handheld PC. So I'm trying to do a parry, but really wish I needed to do the special. No, but honestly, look how good it looks. So we've got the Samurai Showdown one. This is completely different to Samurai Showdown, obviously. But Samurai Showdown, you do your slashes, you kind of get in there. But yeah, but I look at this game and I absolutely love it. It's a kind of game like I would have loved to have gotten into this back in the day. It's difficult for me to learn a fighting game now. There's too much stuff in it, especially the new games. All everyone talks is frame data. You know, in our day, it was like, oh, that move beats this. Oh, if someone does that, if you're very, very quick, you can do it. Now it's like, oh, that one is +3, but if you do a -3 here, it has 6 on recovery. It's like literally you're talking science and bloody data. It almost takes the bloody fun out of it. In my day, you never... Oh, wow. Okay, sorry. You know what it is? My mic is back, right? Sorry about that, guys. So what happened, I'll explain. On my Steam Deck, I've got a button to mute the mic, and I pressed that by accident. I don't know how long that was going for. I said some really interesting stuff. I probably said my best stuff ever when the mic was muted. At least I'm taking credit for that. So I need to change a picture on there. I was doing some last minute stuff there, just kind of optimizing getting like this on here. So in order to get this on here, what I did was I've got like analog pocket ones made, I've got analog 3D ones, but I thought let me theme each page. So when I'm doing a MiSTer stream, all I'll do is I just run the MiSTer one on there. Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, that was me. I turned off the Mac by I turned off the Mac mic by accident there. That was 100% my fault, guys. Just literally pressed it. But I used to have like a big blue mic on there. Now they're all like grey colours. I can add pictures to it. It's called, I've got the Elgato Stream Deck to bring stuff on this. So what I did was I pressed the mic, but as I was creating like this one over here, you know, with Karen turning the planet Mars into a beautiful heart, I made a MiSTer themed one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make like an analog pocket themed one, analog 3D one, a general one. So when I'm doing a stream, I've got like the heart and the Karen stuff kind of like themed toward the stream that we're doing, and I can add stuff on there. But unfortunately I pressed my mic off button on the Stream Deck, which I usually do when I take a drink or I get like a random phone call that I'm going to take. But yeah guys, with that I am going to end this video. Absolutely amazing. Thank you everyone. Michael Delima, thank you so much for your generosity. Absolutely love it. As well as that, massive thank you out to Turbo Man UK for becoming a channel member. All your support is always super duper appreciated. Like I said, the streams while I'm doing them are non-monetized. The replay I'll put down to monetization. But hopefully none of you guys have seen adverts, and that was my whole point of turning off monetization, was the fact that you don't get any adverts. And I'm really hoping no one saw ads when you entered, and I'm hoping no one saw adverts in between at all. I'm hoping it's just an uninterrupted flow of hopefully what we consider entertainment. But guys, look, honestly, absolutely amazing. I'll be doing more stuff. I might even do a live stream later on after I put my mum to bed. So who knows what will happen. I might do some vids or whatever. But absolutely amazing. Thank you for spending your special holiday day, your Christmas with me, for those of you that celebrate it. Absolutely amazing. It's been a wild, fun stream. Be freaking awesome to one another. Enjoy this time. Enjoy any time you have with your family. Treat every day, some people say, like it's your last day with someone, because honestly, we don't know what is around the corner. You know, many of us have had tragedies in our life and we've lost loved ones. So enjoy time while you have it, you know. Don't be in that thing where it's too late and you think, oh man, I could have done this and that better. Take the moment and do it now. But absolutely amazing. Takumi, thank you for always supporting. Ori the Retro Gamer, just everyone. Anime Otaku, thanks for your help and you know, providing links and sending me files real time while we are doing these streams. Absolutely amazing, guys. You guys are amazing. But I am actually really going to turn my mic off here. So this is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.